I've walked through smoke where the boots is on, where the hush rides thick and the nights evolve. The ground won't hold what the ghosts invade, but I'm built to last where others fade. Marks on stone where the pulse won't chase, left my name where the hush lines trace. They break, they burn, but I've stayed unafraid. I'm built to last where others fade. They ride for noise, they fall for light, but the roads choose few when the nights ignite. Built to last where others fade. No silk hands, no hollow blade. The roads pull deep when the fires degrade. Some boots fall back, but I stayed unafraid. The ground runs cold, the hush lines wait, but I hold firm when the nights decay. I ride these cuts, they won't persuade. I'm built to last where others fade. Met a rider on a broken ridge, said the wheels cracked fast where the backroads bridge. His breath ran thin, his oath delayed. He wasn't built to last where the silence swayed. His voice dropped low when the outlaw dust said the roads break quick when the gears don't trust. He tipped his hat and he rode away, but I stayed locked where the grind lines stay. They ride for noise, they fall for light, but the roads choose few when the nights ignite. Built to last where others fade. No soft palms, no velvet shade. The roots cut deep where the hush lines raid. Some boots step back, but I've stayed unswayed. The grind rides sharp, the ghosts replay, but I ride firm when the nights betray. I walk these cuts, they won't dissuade. I'm built to last where others fade. If I fall, don't pull me through. Let the hush ride deep where the ghosts renew. The back roads know where my oath's been laid. Some grind lines break, but I never swayed. If the winds cut low and my tracks go thin, tell the miles I rode where the silence begins. The roads fall quick, but my breath won't trade. I'm built to last where the nights cascade. Built to last where others fade. No silk hands, no hollow blade. The roads pull deep when the fires degrade. Some boots fall back, but I stayed unafraid. The grind runs cold, the hush lines wait, but I hold firm when the nights decay. I ride these cuts, they won't persuade. I'm built to last where others fade. Built to last where others fade. Built to last where others fade.
Boots hit fast on a back road slide. Grind won't bend when the ghosts collide. The hush line breaks when the miles confide. Outrun the hollow where the roots won't hide. Steps ride sharp when the trails misplaced. Grit cuts quick where the pulse won't chase. Some debts ride close in the outlaw space. Outrun the hollow when the gears embrace. Outrun the hollow, move quick where the fires won't follow. Grind hits sharp when the pulse rides shallow. Ghosts cut loose where the back line swallow. Outrun the hollow, grit spits fast in the dust line cargo. Roads ride hot when the gears won't throttle. Steps move sharp in the outlaw motto. Boots spit fire when the hush line snap. Paths ride fast in the crossroad trap. Grind won't fold when the ghosts clap back. Outrun the hollow when the gears unwrap. Trails cut sharp where the fire lines sting. Moves drop quick where the roots don't cling. The grind hits deep when the cuts won't swing. Outrun the hollow where the beats don't ring. Outrun the hollow, move quick where the fires won't follow. Grind hits sharp when the pulse rides shallow. Ghosts cut loose where the back line swallow. Outrun the hollow, grit spits fast in the dust line cargo. Roads ride hot when the gears won't throttle. Steps move sharp in the outlaw motto. Gravel don't crack when the boots hit slick. Beats drop sharp where the ghosts move quick. Grind rides low when the nights don't stick. Outrun the hollow where the cuts ride thick. Trails drop fast where the gas lines flare. The hush rides tight when the ghosts don't care. Move spit cold when the pulse won't spare. Outrun the hollow when the beats declare. Move sharp in the hush line flame. Grind rides fast when the back roads claim. Ghosts ride close when the cuts remain. Outrun the hollow when the gears reclaim. Outrun the hollow. Move quick where the fires won't follow. Grind hit sharp when the pulse rides shallow. Ghosts cut loose where the back lines swallow. Outrun the hollow. Grit spits fast in the dust line cargo. Roads ride hot when the gears won't throttle. Steps move sharp in the outlaw motto. Outrun the hollow. Outrun the hollow.
Taste of the dust line. Taste of the dust line.
Boost spin quick with a hush line snap. The grind drops hard in the crossroad trap. Ghost ride sharp with a back roads clap. Chase through the dust lines where the cuts won't map. Steps ride fast when the gas lines break. Grit hit sharp when the roots won't fake. Move spit cold in the outlaw state. Chase through the dust lines where the ghosts awake. Chase through the dust lines. Boost drop fast where the gears combine. Grind spit sharp when the back roads align. Moves cut close when the fire lines bind. Chase through the dust lines. Ghost ride tight where the hush lines grind. Grit hits low where the crosshair sign. Steps don't pause where the pulse confines. Pass ride sharp where the gears misfire. Grind draws fast when the roots require. Ghost ride quick when the gas lines tired. Chase through the dust lines where the cuts conspire. Boost spin slick where the hush lines bend. The grind rides cold where the nights descend. Move spit sharp when the ghosts suspend. Chase through the dust lines where the miles won't end. Chase through the dust lines. Boost drop fast where the gears combine. Grind spit sharp when the back roads align. Moves cut close when the fire lines bind. Chase through the dust lines. Ghost ride tight where the hush lines grind. Grit hits low where the crosshair sign. Steps don't pause where the pulse confines. Trails drop slick where the hush lines crack. Boots ride hard when the ghosts push back. Grind won't fold in the crossroad track. Chase through the dust lines where the nights unpack. Moves ride quick where the fire lines flare. Pass cut cold when the ghosts don't care. Grit hit sharp when the dunes declare. Chase through the dust lines when the pulse won't spare. Grind drops low when the back roads spin. Boots ride fast where the hush lines thin. Ghosts ride sharp when the gears lock in. Chase through the dust lines where the cuts begin. Steps spit fast where the gas lines race. Moves ride cold in the outlaw space. The grind won't shift when the ghosts embrace. Chase through the dust lines where the hush lines trace. Chase through the dust lines. Boots drop fast where the gears combine. Grind spit sharp when the back roads align. Moves cut close when the fire lines bind. Chase through the dust lines. Ghost ride tight where the hush lines grind. Grit hits low where the crosshair sign. Steps don't pause where the pulse confines.
Chase through the dust lines. Chase through the dust line.
Oath in the gravel. Oath in the gravel. The hush rides deep where the grind won't bend. Left my wake where the ghost descend. The gravel don't speak, but it knows where I've been. Oath in the gravel where the miles begin. Steps ride slow where the fire lines burn. The roots stay sharp when the gears won't turn. Some deaths ride low, but the cuts return. Oath in the gravel where the roads don't low. Oath in the gravel. Boots ride soft where the miles unravel. Grind rise low in the hush line travel. The roads stay cold, but the oath won't cavil. Oath in the gravel. Some deaths ride deep where the back roads saddle. The hush drops thick when the fire lines rattle. Grind won't shift where the ghosts still battle. Pass ride slow where the gears misplaced. Grind won't fold in the outlaw space. The hush line hums when the ghosts retrace. Oath in the gravel where the nights embrace.
boots drag long where the pulse don't plead. The gravel ride sharp when the dudes concede. Some moles ride cold but the grind won't see. Oath in the gravel where the cuts won't bleed. Oath in the gravel. Boots ride soft where the miles unravel. Grind rides low in the hush line travel. The roads stay cold but the oath won't kevil. Oath in the gravel. Some deads ride deep where the back road saddle. The hush drops thick when the fire lines rattle. Grind won't shift where the ghosts still battle. Trails ride soft when the hush lines fade. Grind stays low where the back roads break. Some deads ride light but the pulse won't trade. Oath in the gravel where the ghosts invade. Boots ride slow where the gears don't fire. The hush rides cold where the ghosts conspire. Some oaths ride sharp where the cuts require. Oath in the gravel when the nights expire. The hush line hums when the ground moves near. The gravel won't fold when the ghosts draw near. Some deads ride soft but they still adhere. Oath in the gravel where the roots don't clear. Paths ride slow when the pulse refrains. The back roads hum where the hush remains. Grind ride sharp when the ghosts sustain. Oath in the gravel when the dunes retain. Oath in the gravel. Boots ride soft where the miles unravel. Grind rides low in the hush line travel. The roads stay cold but the oath won't kevil. Oath in the gravel. Some deads ride deep where the back road saddle. The hush drops thick when the fire lines rattle. Grind won't shift where the ghosts still battle. Oath in the gravel. Oath in the gravel.
Boots ride quick when the hush lines break. Move spit sharp when the roots don't fake. Grind drops fast in the outlaw stake. Break the back roads where the ghosts awake. Steps ride sharp when the gas lines spin. The pulse hits low where the fires begin. Grip won't bend when the nights lock in. Break the back roads when the gears won't win. Hey! Break the back roads. Steps spit fast when the cuts explode. Grind rides low when the hush lines low. Ghosts drop quick when the pulse reloads. Break the back roads. Boots hit sharp when the back roads corrode. Moves ride hard when the gas lines show. Grit drops fast when the fires arose. Paths spit quick when the gears misplaced. The hush cuts sharp in the outlaw race. Boots drag low when the ghosts embrace. Break the back roads where the nights chase. Moves ride slick when the fire lines tear. The grind hits deep when the ghosts don't care. The hush ride sharp when the cuts declare. Break the back roads when the debts don't spare. Hey! Break the back roads. Steps spit fast when the cuts explode. Grind rides low where the hush lines low. Ghosts drop quick when the pulse reloads. Break the back roads. Boots hit sharp when the back roads corrode. Moves ride hard when the gas lines show. Grit drops fast when the fires erode. Gravel don't fold when the gears collapse. Moves hit sharp where the pulse relapse. Boots spit fast where the trails unwrap. Break the back roads where the ghosts don't map. Paths ride slick when the fire lines burn. The hush drops low when the cuts return. The grind rides sharp when the ghosts adjourn. Break the back roads when the nights don't turn. Steps ride quick when the hush lines flash. Grit hits low where the gas lines clash. Move spit hard when the fires outlash. Break the back roads when the ghosts rehash. Boots spin slick where the pulse rebounds. The grind drops fast when the hush confounds. Trails ride sharp when the cuts resound. Break the back roads when the debts come round. Like, break the back roads. Steps spit fast when the cuts explode. Grind rides low when the hush lines low. Ghosts drop quick when the pulse reloads. Break the back roads. Boots hit sharp when the back roads corrode. Moves ride hard when the gas lines show. Grit drops fast when the fires erode. Break the back roads. Break the back roads. Break the back roads. Break the back roads.
Sworn in the hollow
Swan in the hollow.
Left my weight where the hush lines drift. The gravel don't bend when the ghost don't lift. Some debts ride low where the night stay stiff. Swan in the hollow where the ground don't shift. Boots ride slow where the fire lines fade. The grind holds deep in the hush line braid. The pulse rides cold where the ghosts invade. Swan in the hollow where the roots cascade. Swan in the hollow, steps drag slow where the roads feel shallow. The hush rides thick where the back roads wallow. Ground holds firm when the cuts still follow. Swan in the hollow, the nights drop cold where the fire lines swallow. The oats ride deep where the ghosts don't hollow. The grind don't break when the beats turn follow. Paths ride soft where the gears misfire. The hush rides low when the ghosts conspire. Some debts don't fold when the cuts require. Swan in the hollow where the roots don't tire. Boots ride long where the pulse won't chase. The gravel holds tight in the outlaw space. The hush line hums where the ghosts embrace. Swan in the hollow where the nights retrace. Swan in the hollow, steps drag slow where the roads feel shallow. The hush rides thick where the back roads wallow. Grind holds firm when the cuts still follow. Swan in the hollow, the nights drop cold where the fire lines swallow. The oats ride deep where the ghosts don't hollow. The grind don't break when the beats turn follow. Boots drag low where the hush lines press. The gravel won't shift when the ghosts confess. Some debts ride close but they still transgress. Swan in the hollow where the cuts coalesce. Paths ride slow where the gears unwind. The hush drops cold in the outlaw spine. The ground won't move when the pulse declines. Swan in the hollow where the ghosts align. Trails ride soft when the hush lines freeze. The grind holds firm and the back line sees. The pulse won't fold when the ghosts appease. Swan in the hollow where the beats don't cease. Steps drag slow where the gas lines fade. The hush rides deep in the back road glade. The ground won't crack when the debts invade. Swan in the hollow where the oats are laid. Swan in the hollow, steps drag slow where the roads feel shallow. The hush rides thick where the back roads wallow. Grind holds firm when the cuts still follow. Swan in the hollow, the nights drop cold where the fire lines swallow. The oats ride deep where the ghosts don't hollow. The grind don't break when the beats turn follow. Swan in the hollow. Swan in the hollow.
Pressure on the trails where the ghosts won't flake. Grind hits quick when the gas lines spin. Beats cut hard where the nights begin. Pass ride low where the gears dig in. Pressure on the trails where the pulse can't win. Pressure on the trails. Moves hit fast when the grit exhales. Boots ride sharp where the back roads sail. Grind drops low where the fire lines scale. Pressure on the trails. Spit quick when the cuts prevail. Ghosts ride tight where the hush unveils. Grind won't fold when the beats set sail. Gravel don't pause when the fires expand. Beats hit sharp in the outlaw land. Grind won't shift when the ghosts command. Pressure on the trails where the cuts withstand. Moves ride slick when the gas lines burn. Boots spin sharp where the hush lines turn. Grind hits low when the gears return. Pressure on the trails where the roots won't learn. Pressure on the trails. Moves hit fast when the grit exhales. Boots ride sharp where the back roads sail. Grind drops low where the fire lines scale. Pressure on the trails. Steps spit quick when the cuts prevail. Ghosts ride tight gears collide. Boots hit sharp where the ghosts reside. Grind won't bend when the post won't hide. Pressure on the trails where the nights confide. Move spit cold when the gas lines flare. Beats cut fast when the debts don't spare. Grind ride sharp where the hush won't care. Pressure on the trails when the ghosts declare. Boots spit quick in the back road spark. Moves ride sharp where the hush rides dark. Grind hits low where the cuts leave mark. Pressure on the trails where the fires embark. Steps ride slick when the gears rewind. Beats cut cold where the debts combine. Grind won't fold when the ghost can sign. Pressure on the trails when the miles align. Pressure on the trail. Moves hit fast when the grit exhales. Boots ride sharp where the back roads sail. Grind drops low where the fire lines scale. Pressure on the trail. Steps bit quick when the cuts prevail. Ghosts ride tight where the hush unveils. Grind won't fold when the beat set sail. Pressure on the trails.
Miles, stay quiet. Miles, stay quiet.
The hush rides thick where the roads pull thin. Left my breath where the ghosts sink in. Summer cuts ride deep where the grind begins. Miles stay quiet where the nights lock in. Boots drag slow where the fires don't spark. The gravel don't move where the trails go dark. The grind rides low where the oaks leave mark. Miles stay quiet where the back roads park. Miles stay quiet. Steps drag soft where the hush won't riot. The grind holds firm where the cuts don't diet. The roads ride cold when the ghosts stay private. Miles stay quiet. Boots drag long where the roots stay pliant. The grind don't fold when the fires deny it. The hush lines hum when the beats stay silent. Pass ride slow where the gears unwind. The hush drops low where the ghosts resign. The grind holds tight when the roots align. Miles stay quiet where the nights combine. Boots ride soft when the posts don't bleed. The gravel rides cold where the cuts don't bleed. The hush line hums where the ghosts concede. Miles stay quiet where the grind won't see. Miles stay quiet. Steps drag soft where the hush won't riot. The grind holds firm where the cuts don't diet. The roads ride cold when the ghosts stay private. Miles stay quiet. Boots drag long where the roots stay pliant. The grind don't fold when the fires deny it. The hush lines hum when the beats stay silent. Trails ride slow where the gas lines drain. The hush rides deep where the ghosts remain. The grind rides sharp where the pulse won't feign. Miles stay quiet where the oaths sustain. Boots drag long where the hush lines press. The gravel holds tight when the ghosts confess. The grind won't break when the debts coalesce. Miles stay quiet where the nights transgress. Pass ride soft where the hush lines freeze. The grind drops low when the back road sees. Steps drag sharp where the cuts appease. Miles stay quiet where the ghosts don't seize. The hush won't rise when the fire lines drain. The grind holds firm where the beats constrain. The gravel hums low when the outlaw chain. Miles stay quiet when the nights remain. Miles stay quiet. Steps drag soft where the hush won't riot. The grind holds firm where the cuts don't diet. The roads ride cold when the ghosts stay private. Miles stay quiet. Boots drag long where the roots stay pliant. The grind don't fold when the fires deny it. The hush lines hum when the beats stay silent.
Boots ride sharp when the hush line snap. Grind hits quick in the outlaw trap. Steps spit cold where the roots unwrap. Pressure on the miles where the ghosts don't map. Moves hit fast when the gas lines fly. Beats ride tight where the debts require. Grit drops low when the nights conspire. Pressure on the miles where the ghosts don't tire. Pressure on the miles. Boots spin quick where the grit compiles. Moves drop sharp where the trails revile. Grind rides hard where the back row spiral. Pressure on the miles. Steps spit fast where the hush lines trial. Ghosts ride close where the cuts compile. Grind won't fold where the beats exile. Pass spit slick when the fire lines burn. Grind won't bend when the ghosts return. Boots drop sharp where the pulse adjourns. Pressure on the miles where the roads don't turn. Moves ride fast when the hush lines race. Beats drop cold where the ghosts misplace. Grit hits slow when the outlaw chase. Pressure on the miles where the nights embrace. Pressure on the miles. Boots spin quick where the grit compiles. Moves drop sharp where the trails revile. Grind rides hard where the back roads pile. Pressure on the miles. Steps spit fast where the hush lines trial. Ghost ride close when the cuts compile. Grind won't fold when the beats exile. Gravel won't shift when the gears collapse. Beats ride slick when the ghost relapse. Boots spit fast when the nights unwrap. Pressure on the miles when the cuts recap. Moves hit cold when the gas line snap. Paths ride sharp in the outlaw gap. Grind won't break when the ghosts outlap. Pressure on the miles when the dudes in trap. Boots ride fast when the hush line spark. Grind hit slow when the back road arc. Moves spit sharp when the ghosts embark. Pressure on the miles when the fires remark. Steps ride slick when the pulse rebounds. Beats drop cold when the hush confounds. Grind won't fold when the trails resound. Pressure on the miles when the debts come round. Pressure on the miles. Boots spin quick when the grit compiles. Move drop sharp when the trails revile. Grind rides hard when the back roads pile. Pressure on the miles. Steps spit fast when the hush lines trial. Ghost ride close when the cuts compile. Grind won't fold when the beats exile.
Stand where the roads go quiet. Stand where the roads go quiet.
Left my way where the hush line stay. The gravel don't speak but it won't decay. Some deaths ride low where the fire's delay. Stand where the roads go quiet, I stay. Boots ride soft where the ghosts don't bend. The ground won't fold when the nights suspend. The hush rides cold when the roots descend. Stand where the roads go quiet, no wind. Stand where the roads go quiet. Steps ride slow where the ghosts won't riot. The hush drops thick where the pulse won't diet. Grind hold sharp where the beats can't buy it. Stand where the roads go quiet. Trails ride deep where the roots stay pliant. The grind don't fold when the fire lines try it. Stand where the roads go quiet, defiant. Paths ride low where the gears unwind. The hush rides close where the ghosts confine. Grind won't break when the nights align. Stand where the roads go quiet, I'm fine. Boots drag soft where the hush lines freeze. The gravel hums low when the gas lines seize. Some deaths ride close when the cuts appease. Stand where the roads go quiet with ease. Stand where the roads go quiet. Steps ride slow where the ghosts won't riot. The hush drops thick where the pulse won't diet. Grind hold sharp where the beats can't buy it. Stand where the roads go quiet. Trails ride deep where the roots stay pliant. The grind don't fold when the fire lines try it. Stand where the roads go quiet, defiant. Trails ride slow where the pulse refrains. The hush holds firm where the ghosts remain. Boots ride deep in the outlaw veins. Stand where the roads go quiet, no chains. Paths won't bend where the nights retire. The grind drops low when the gas lines tire. Steps ride sharp when the hush won't expire. Stand where the roads go quiet and tire. Trails hum low where the ghosts recede. The ground won't fold where the deaths concede. Boots ride slow when the hush won't lead. Stand where the roads go quiet, no need. Paths ride soft where the fire lines wane. The hush rides deep where the miles remain. Grind holds firm where the pulse sustains. Stand where the roads go quiet, contain. Stand where the roads go quiet. Steps ride slow where the ghosts won't riot. The hush drops thick where the pulse won't diet. Grind holds sharp where the beats can't buy it. Stand where the roads go quiet. Trails ride deep where the roots stay pliant. The grind don't fold when the fire lines try it. Stand where the roads go quiet, defiant.
Stand where the roads go quiet. Stand where the roads go quiet.
Keep it rough, keep it real. Keep it rough, keep it real. Road on cracks where the signs don't hang. Names got smoke where the rails don't clang. Left my mark where the corners bang. Keep it rough, keep it real, let the cuts go rain. Crows don't talk but they circle the fight. Paint got stripped on a hard rain night. Never ran lines where the back seats bite. Keep it rough, keep it real, make the wrongs feel right. Keep it rough, keep it real. Grip the wheel where the code don't heal. Roll through sparks where the guards reveal. Never dress clean, just chase that feel. Keep it rough, keep it real. Track the burn where the steel can peel. Ride through heat where the stains congeal. If it don't hit hard, then it ain't
ain't the deal. Spit from the throat where the pipes run low. Frame got dented but the run won't slow. Brakes got skip where the crosswinds throw. Keep it rough, keep it real, let the back end show. Never did soft where the grit won't stick. Lines got blurred when the gears kick quick. Bent through zones where the nails won't click. Keep it rough, keep it real, never beg that pig. Keep it rough, keep it real. Grip the wheel where the code don't heal. Roll through sparks where the guards reveal. Never dress clean, just chase that feel. Keep it rough, keep it real. Track the burn where the steel can peel. Ride through heat where the stains congeal. If it don't hit hard, then it ain't the deal. Bump through flats where the boards don't hold. Steam got hissed when the nights turn cold. Names got scratched in the frames old fold. Keep it rough, keep it real, let the sidewalls mold. Ran through grit where the seams won't bind. Cross through cuts where the sparks don't shine. Lines don't lie when the run's defined. Keep it rough, keep it real, keep it raw like mine. Steel don't bend when the rails collide. Burn that tread where the brakes can slide. Mark that dirt where the runs won't hide. Keep it rough, keep it real, let the pace decide. Paint don't last when the flashbacks spill. Rust rots deep where the wind stays still. Frames don't fake when the rush can kill. Keep it rough, keep it real, that's the outlaw skill. Keep it rough, keep it real. Grip the wheel where the code don't heal. Roll through sparks where the guards reveal. Never dress clean, just chase that feel. Keep it rough, keep it real. Track the burn where the steel can't peel. Ride through heat where the stains congeal. If it don't hit hard, then it ain't the deal. Keep it rough, keep it real. Keep it rough, keep it real.
Hard line, soft names. Hard line, soft names.
Slid past boards where the colors pale. Names got dropped where the tanks don't seal. Some marks hold sharp when the nights reveal. Hard line, soft names, that's the outlaw deal. Wheels cut corners where the ink won't stay. Letters run fast when the heat won't play. Got told twice where the lines decay. Hard line, soft names, that's the Backroad way. Hard lines, soft names. Frames rust out but the burn remains. Marks ride deep where the stain reclaims. Don't clean the cuts, just drag those chains. Hard lines, soft names. Ride through cracks where the pulse constrains. Never ran smooth, just pull those strains. If it don't ride rough, then it don't explain. Skip through seams where the names fall loose. Heat sticks long where the grease cuts through. Frames bow sharp where the turns reduce. Hard lines, soft names, but I never seduce. Stores got laid in the oil stained air. Some signs fade, but the press stays bare. Ran through smoke where the guards won't dare. Hard lines, soft names, just leave it there. Hard lines, soft names. Frames rust out, but the burn remains. Marks ride deep where the stain reclaims. Don't clean the cuts, just drag those chains. Hard lines, soft names. Ride through cracks where the pulse constrains. Never ran smooth, just pull those strains. If it don't ride rough, then it don't explain. Letters don't stick where the panels slide. Ran through spots where the steel won't hide. Names got scratched in the frame's raw side. Hard lines, soft names where the edge collides. Some marks ride thin when the rails fold back, but the press cuts deep when the names lose track. Roll through noise where the lanes don't stack. Hard lines, soft names, that's the outlaw track. Brakes don't cry where the frame won't bend. Lines stay loud when the ink won't send. Stories ride sharp where the corners blend. Hard lines, soft names, ride it to the end. Hard lines, soft names. Frames rust out but the burn remains. Marks ride deep where the stain reclaims. Don't clean the cuts, just drag those chains. Hard lines, soft names. Ride through cracks where the pulse constrains. Never ran smooth, just pull those strains. If it don't ride rough, then it don't explain.
Hard line, soft names. Hard
Push through walls where the paint won't stick. Frames got bent where the hull runs thick. Grip through steel where the names move quick. Stacked in the corners where the seams don't click. Spit through heat where the packs won't lean. Track through cuts where the grease runs mean. Slots stay tight where the sides don't clean. Stacked in the corners where the stacks get seen. Stacked in the corners, roll through sharp where the weight reorders. Names don't slide when the frames record us. Heat runs high where the pace restores us. Stacked in the corners, grip that line where the noise supports us. Cut through speed where the haul transports us. Moves right fast where the grind reports us. Snap through beams where the wheels don't hold. Ran through spots where the stacks run bold. Heat spins fast where the plates unfold. Stacked in the corners where the seals got sold. Frames don't flex where the cuts press low. Spit that rush where the packs don't slow. Move through sheets where the weight won't glow. Stacked in the corners where the pulse won't show. Stacked in the corners, roll through sharp where the weight reorders. Names don't slide when the frames record us. Heat runs high where the pace restores us. Stacked in the corners, grip that line where the noise supports us. Cut through speed where the haul transports us. Moves right fast where the grind reports us. Ran through crates where the gaps lock tight. Frames rot stiff when the seals ignite. Spit through cuts where the plates burn bright. Stacked in the corners where the haul feels right. Move through tracks where the packs collide. Frames don't break when the heat can't hide. Grip that edge where the stacks reside. Stacked in the corners where the rush won't slide. Frames rot sharp where the seals compress. Spit through stacks where the pace won't guess. Cut through haul where the gears dig less. Stacked in the corners where the names confess. Roll through zones where the crates don't bend. Frames stay hard where the rush won't end. Heat hits low where the lines suspend. Stacked in the corners where the packs defend. Stacked in the corners, roll through sharp where the weight reorders. Names don't slide when the frames record us. Heat runs high where the pace restores us. Stacked in the corners, grip that line where the noise supports us. Cut through speed where the haul transports us. Moves right fast where the grind reports us. Stacked in the corners, stacked in the corners.
Write it in rust. Write it in carved on beams where the seals won't hold. Frames caught names where the weight runs cold. Marks don't fade when the lines grow old. Write it in rust where the pace got sold. Cut through steel where the plates don't spin. Pressed on sides where the press got thin. Heat don't lie where the grind locked in. Write it in rust where the haul begins. Write it in rust. Lines stay deep when the stories combust. Don't paint smooth, just drag through dust. If it don't scar sharp, then it ain't robust. Write it in rust. Frames ride low where the plates adjust. Never ran clean, just haul with thrust. If it don't crack loud, then it won't entrust. Stamped on sheets where the corners stay bare. Pressed through grit where the seals won't care. Names hold sharp where the press lays there. Write it in rust where the weight won't spare. Move through load where the beams sink fast. Wells don't hold where the lines outlast. Heat won't bend when the shapes contrast. Write it in rust where the marks get cast. Write it in rust. Lines stay deep when the stories combust. Don't paint smooth, just drag through dust. If it don't scar sharp, then it ain't robust. Write it in rust. Frames ride low where the plates adjust. Never ran clean, just hauled with thrust. If it don't crack loud, then it won't entrust. Etched through bolts where the grind rise low. Sealed on beams where the frames won't go. Spit through sheets where the cuts don't show. Write it in rust where the names don't glow. Frames hold tight where the seals lock in. Move through haul where the grit won't thin. Stamps don't fade where the wheels begin. Write it in rust where the noise won't spin. Weld through stacks where the burn rise clear. Lines ride sharp when the plates draw near. Heat won't fold when the frames premiere. Write it in rust where the cuts appear. Roll through weight where the beams don't trade. Move through press where the marks cascade. Frames hold sharp when the pace won't fade. Write it in rust where the grits relay. Write it in rust. Lines stay deep when the stories combust. Don't paint smooth, just drag through dust. If it don't scar sharp, then it ain't robust. Write it in rust, frames ride low where the plates adjust. Never ran clean, just haul with thrust. If it don't crack loud, then it won't entrust. Write it in rust. Write it in rust.
Pinned by the load. Pinned by the
Clamped on stacks where the sides won't shift. Heat runs quick when the lanes uplift. Press through packs where the gaps drift stiff. Pinned by the load when the speeds cut swift. Snap through beams where the holds slide low. Frames got pressed where the names won't show. Ran through racks where the seals won't slow. Pinned by the load where the grip won't go.
Frames ride sharp where the weight's bestowed. Moves drop fast when the stacks explode. Grip that line where the routes corrode. Pinned by the load. Track runs deep where the stacks unload. Heat cuts quick when the names erode. Spit through rush where the packs and codes.
Stamped on crates where the binds break thin. Frames hit hard when the pulls begin. Rush through zones where the gaps cut in. Pinned by the load where the lines won't spin. Spit through hull where the beams lock tight. Move through racks where the seals ignite. Ran through press where the speed's in sight. Pinned by the load where the names recite.
Pinned by the load. Frames ride sharp where the weight's bestowed. Moves drop fast when the stacks explode. Grip that line where the routes corrode. Pinned by the load. Track runs deep where the stacks unload. Heat cuts quick when the names erode. Spit through rush where the packs and codes.
Roll through stacks where the beams collapse. Frames spin sharp where the speed adapts. Press through walls where the gaps unwrap. Pinned by the load where the cuts and trap. Spit through crates where the plates burn dry. Names don't fold where the racks comply. Moves ride fast where the seams don't lie. Pinned by the load where the lines supply.
Grip that edge where the crates detach. Frames hold firm when the welds mismatch. Move through gaps where the press can snatch. Pinned by the load where the speeds dispatch.
Track ride slick when the beams constrict. Heat spin sharp where the lanes conflict. Frames don't break where the pace predicts. Pinned by the load where the names restrict.
Pinned by the load. Frames ride sharp where the weight's bestowed. Moves drop fast when the stacks explode. Grip that line where the routes corrode. Pinned by the load. Track runs deep where the stacks unload. Heat cuts quick when the names erode. Spit through rush where the packs and codes. Pinned by the load.
Etched in the frame. Etched in the frame.
Drag through beams where the sides don't split. Names ride low where the seams don't fit. Press through steel where the grind won't quit. Etched in the frames where the weight won't sit. Lines cut deep where the tracks got slow. Spit on pounds where the binds won't go. Heat run sharp where the hull won't show. Etched in the frames where the base won't grow. Etched in the frame, stains ride long where the steel retains. Never wipe clean, just left those grains. If it don't ride rough, then the mark don't claim. Etched in the frames, cut through spots where the press sustains. Moves ride hard where the seal constrains. Etched in the frames where the weight remains. Carve through walls where the stacks run dry. Heat don't bend where the presses lie. Spit through packs where the tracks won't tie. Etched in the frames where the names don't die. Frames ride slow where the plates stay wide. Stamps don't fade where the gaps collide. Moves ride sharp where the cuts confide. Etched in the frames where the lines reside. Etched in the frame, stains ride long where the steel retains. Never wipe clean, just left those grains. If it don't ride rough, then the mark don't claim. Etched in the frames, cut through spots where the press sustains. Moves ride hard where the seal constrains. Etched in the frames where the weight remains. Scratch through racks where the holes ride slack. Frames press tight when the crates push back. Ran through stacks where the seals lose track. Etched in the frames where the runs unpack. Press through plates where the burns don't slide. Names hold sharp where the lanes won't guide. Move through gaps where the beams reside. Etched in the frames where the pace can't hide. Lines ride deep where the stains lock in. Frames don't bend when the press begins. Move through heat where the seals dig in. Etched in the frames where the marks don't thin. Roll through tracks where the binds mislead. Press through crates where the cuts succeed. Frames hold sharp where the names concede. Etched in the frames where the marks won't bleed. Etched in the frame, stains ride long where the steel retains. Never wipe clean, just left those grains. If it don't ride rough, then the mark don't claim. Etched in the frames, cut through spots where the press sustains. Moves ride hard where the seal constrains. Etched in the frames where the weight remains. Etched in the frames. Etched in the
York black it down. The only way on that place taking that road. Try to break it down with the rest of the edge. We're taking by the stretch of back to we know.
Ran through stacks where the sides won't snap. Frames ride quick where the binds collapse. Grip that cut where the weight overlaps. Press to the edge where the crates backtrack. Spit through lines where the tracks won't bend. Heat move sharp where the seals suspend. Frames drop low when the runs won't mend. Press to the edge where the speeds defend. Press to the edge. Roll through fast where the beams allege. Names ride close where the crates don't hedge. Cut through steel where the frames don't pledge. Press to the edge. Grip that mark where the stacks can dredge. Heat spins hard where the racks don't wedge. Spit through haul where the binds won't fledge. Stamp through beams where the pulls rotate. Frames ride sharp where the speeds translate. Grip that push where the crates won't wait. Press to the edge where the lanes create. Cut through gaps where the stacks expand. Frames ride slick where the loads withstand. Heat drops quick where the beams demand. Press to the edge where the pace commands. Press to the edge. Roll through fast where the beams allege. Names ride close where the crates don't hedge. Cut through steel where the frames don't pledge. Press to the edge. Grip that mark where the stacks can dredge. Heat spins hard where the racks don't wedge. Spit through haul where the binds won't fledge. Ran through sheets where the welds run dry. Frames don't bend when the speeds comply. Grip that edge where the beams won't tie. Press to the edge where the names apply. Stamped on racks where the loads retract. Heat cuts sharp where the crates impact. Moves right fast where the beams compact. Press to the edge where the haul reacts. Frames ride slick where the welds compress. Grip through gaps where the crates regress. Heat spins fast when the speeds progress. Press to the edge where the lines confess. Roll through spots where the stacks can't lean. Frames ride sharp where the binds convene. Spit through racks where the hauls careen. Press to the edge where the rush stays clean. Press to the edge. Roll through fast where the beams allege. Names ride close where the crates don't hedge. Cut through steel where the frames don't pledge. Press to the edge. Grip that mark where the stacks can dredge. Heat spins hard where the racks don't wedge. Spit through haul where the binds won't fledge. Press to the edge. Press to the edge.
Settled in the grind. Settled in the grind. Drive through packs where the edges stay bare. Frames don't shake when the seams won't care. Rolled on steel where the noise runs rare. Settled in the ground where the weight lays there. Press through gaps where the pull slow down. Names hold firm where the lanes turn brown. Settled in the ground where the frames hold ground. Settled in the grind. Worn through crates where the signs unwind. Never chase clean, just let that bind. Settled in the grind where the press define. Settled in the grind. Held through beams where the cuts align. Frames don't break when the lane's confined. Settled in the grind where the names resign. Scrape through racks where the seams don't blend. Pressed on sheets where the shifts suspend. Wheels ride low where the seals won't mend. Settled in the grind where the marks don't bend. Stamped through stacks where the hull rides thin. Frames spin sharp where the crates sink in. Roll through zones where the beams begin. Settled in the grind where the weight won't spin. Settled in the grind. Worn through crates where the signs unwind. Never chase clean, just let that bind. Settled in the grind where the press define. Settled in the grind. Held through beams where the cuts align. Frames don't break when the lane's confined. Settled in the grind where the names resign. Where the holes ride slow, frames ride deep where the binds won't go. Spit through packs where the crates don't show. Settled in the ground where the names won't grow. Cut through beams where the hull feels tight. Press through stacks where the lanes unite. Frames don't fold where the shifts ignite. Settled in the ground where the pace sits right. Frames ride long where the marks dig low. Spit through weight where the crates don't flow. Pressed on tracks where the press won't throw. Settled in the ground where the lines won't glow. Well through racks where the binds restrain. Frames ride sharp where the pulls remain. Move through sheets where the cuts sustain. Settled in the grind where the names retain. Settled in the grind. Worn through crates where the signs unwind. Never chase clean, just let that bind. Settled in the grind where the press define. Settled in the grind. Held through beams where the cuts align. Frames don't break when the lane's confined. Settled in the grind where the names resign. Settled in the grind. Settled in the grind.
Riding the overload. Riding the overload.
Ran through lines where the beams don't snap. Spit through hall where the crates unwrap. Frames ride sharp when the packs wrist strap. Riding overload where the stacks out map. Cut through holes where the binds don't break. Frames press quick where the seals won't fake. Move through press where the loads remake. Riding overload where the speeds overtake. Riding the overload. Frames ride sharp when the lanes explode. Grip that rush where the stacks are cold. Cut through hall where the crates are low. Riding the overload. Heat runs fast where the beams corrode. Names stay tight when the crates reload. Frames won't fold where the pulls for bow. Step through racks where the marks rewind. Frames ride hard where the crates align. Roll through sheets where the packs combine. Riding the overload where the beams refine. Spit through press where the welds don't miss. Frames ride slick where the hull won't hiss. Heat cuts fast where the seals persist. Riding the overload where the weight won't twist. Riding the overload. Frames ride sharp when the lanes explode. Grip that rush where the stacks are cold. Cut through hall where the crates are low. Riding the overload. Heat runs fast where the beams corrode. Names stay tight when the crates reload. Frames won't fold where the pulls for bow. Roll through crates where the racks retract. Frames ride quick where the lanes contract. Spit through sheets where the holes impact. Riding the overload where the names in the rack. Heat cuts low where the beams misplaced. Frames drop fast where the crates embrace. Grip through press where the tracks displaced. Riding the overload where the hull retrace. Frames ride slick where the crates overfill. Heat spin sharp where the packs can spill. Grip through racks where the pace stands still. Riding the overload where the names fulfill. Ran through stacks where the wells compress. Frames hold firm where the lanes suppress. Spit through sheets where the crates dig less. Riding the overload where the pulls confess. Riding the overload. Frames ride sharp when the lanes explode. Grip that rush where the stacks are cold. Cut through hard where the crates are low. Riding the overload. Heat runs fast where the beams corrode. Names stay tight when the crates reload. Frames won't fold where the pulls for bow.
Left in the welds. Left in the welds.
Frames hold deep where the sides won't start. Ran through gaps where the lanes fall apart. Left in the wheels where the names lost heart. Sealed through racks where the cuts won't fade. Frames ride slow where the plates got laid. Heat moves slow where the ships cascade. Left in the wheels where the halls replay. Left in the wheels. Frames ride low where the crates upheld. Marks stay thick where the seals dispel. Never ran clean, just let that mail. Left in the wheels. Lines ride sharp where the names compel. Never white smooth where the beams repel. Left in the wheels where the halls rebel. Carved on crates where the holes don't cling. Frames drop slow when the stacks don't swing. Spit through zones where the plates won't bring. Left in the wheels where the lanes don't ring. Pressed on stacks where the beams stay cold. Frames ride tight where the packs don't fold. Heat runs deep where the crates won't hold. Left in the wheels where the speeds unfold. Left in the wheels. Frames ride low where the crates uphill. Marks stay thick where the seals dispel. Never ran clean, just let that mail. Left in the wheels. Lines ride sharp where the names compel. Never wipe smooth where the beams repel. Left in the wheels where the halls rebel. Scrape through halls where the beams stay bent. Frames hold firm where the seals relent. Move through cuts where the pulls ferment. Left in the wheels where the names cement. Stamped on racks where the binds restrain. Frames ride slow where the crates remain. Roll through gas where the halls sustain. Left in the wheels where the speeds retain. Frames ride long where the names don't mend. Spit through tracks where the press is sent. Move through hall where the cuts suspend. Left in the wheels where the lines don't end. Press through stacks where the crates delay. Frames hold deep where the binds don't sway. Heat rise low where the names replay. Left in the wheels where the marks will stay. Left in the wheels. Frames ride low where the crates uphill. Marks stay thick where the seals dispel. Never ran clean, just let that mail. Left in the wheels. Lines ride sharp where the names compel. Never wipe smooth where the beams repel. Left in the wheels where the halls rebel.